My mom had
Hey,
to
Adriana.
go on meth.
Hey,
How are you, sweetheart?
not bad. How are you?
Oh, pretty good.
That's good. Um,
I have a blank page up there just because I didn't know if somebody would have a specific question. And what I did was I pulled up 2.5 classwork, but I'm using one computer to be on the screen with and one computer to have the book up with and see if that helps more. But
okay.
if you have a specific question on 2.4, 2.5, or even, I think I handed out some worksheets over time. So if you have, oh yeah, that one we did in class yesterday. So I don't know where your questions are, but I'm happy to help anywhere you need it.
Okay. Well, on number 9, towards the end, because as I go, I like check my answers in the back of the book just to make sure I'm not all the way done and I like failed my homework by the end. So, and for number 9, I think I messed up on one of the last steps, but like I don't know how I messed up. Could you just help walk me through that?
I absolutely can. And I just want to confirm you're talking about number 9 on 2.5. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Page 154.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. And the other thing that I haven't quite ironed out yet is I'm going to do the problem on my screen here.
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime that you don't understand something, just stop me.
Okay.
I've got to blow up my other screen okay. And let's see. Hopefully it will write well. It's not like my handwriting is stellar to begin with. Oh yeah.
Handwriting.
Pretty, Miss Sparks. How was the game yesterday? Well, there was a game, correct? Yes?
Yeah, not so good. That was one of my worst games of the season. I did not play well.
I'm
But
so sorry. And did y'all play Kings?
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. But today we play Mount Bethel and JV beat them last time, varsity lost. So, but varsity could have won. So, it's a home game if you want to stop by, but I mean
Okay. Oh, I feel bad about the Kings thing. I'm kind of focused on that too. All right. So obviously the very first part that you're going to do is figure out what I have to multiply x squared by, because that leading coefficient here is kind of what drives what you're going to multiply by. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to multiply x squared by to get 5x to the fourth. So obviously I'm going to multiply it by 5x squared. Yes?
yeah.
Makes sense? Okay, so 5x to the fourth. I struggle with the fours apparently on the screen. Okay, so 5x squared times a positive 2x squared is going to give me a positive 10x cubed. And then a 5x squared times a minus 4 is going to give me a minus 20x squared. Okay, so I have negative 7x squared minus a minus 20x squared, which is going to make that a positive 20x squared. So this is going to be plus 13x squared. Okay, then I have a negative 2x cubed minus a positive 10x cubed, which is going to give me a minus 12x cubed. Yes?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm following along because I got like
You got this
three
far?
quarters. Yeah.
So far, am I doing it right?
I mean, you tell me. That's what
um,
I got. But it's not always too promising.
well,
So,
hey, if two of us got it, it's got to be right, right?
especially if you're the math teacher, I mean, that gives me some hope. So,
Okay, so then the next step is obviously to figure out what I have to multiply this x squared by to get the negative 12x cubed. So that's going to be a minus 12x. So minus 12x times, is that right? Yes, minus 12x times an x squared is going to give me a minus 12x cubed. Come on. There we go. And then a minus 12x times a positive 2x is going to be a minus 24x squared. And then a minus 12x times a negative 4 is going to be a positive 48. And my bad, I forgot to bring this minus 39 down. So my apologies.
well, it's okay because that's exactly where I messed up.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you forget to bring the minus 39 down?
Yeah, that's exactly where I messed up.
Okay. Well, yay. So we could finish it together. So this is going to, the 12x cubes are going to cancel out. And then this is going to be a positive 13x squared minus a minus 24 x squared, which means we're just going to add those together, which is going to give me a 37x squared. And then I have a minus 39 minus 48. So that's going to be a minus 87. Yes?
I assume I wasn't there.
You know what? Here's another place that I just figured out that I messed up.
Yeah.
We needed a placeholder in our
Yeah, I put the placeholder.
okay.
I just
So we,
forgot. I didn't notice you didn't put it there.
yeah, okay. So I should have checked that first. My bad. So this would have been say 0. And then this would have been minus 39. So this would have been 0. And this actually would have been an x, and this would have been a 0. So that. And then I've run out of paper. Okay. So hopefully I didn't mess you up where you can't fix it.
No, I fixed it. It's all good.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me see. Yay. Sort of. Um, okay. So now I'm going to do, what do I have to multiply the x squared by to get this 37 x?
You add 37 to,
Yes.
yeah.
So 37x squared. And then I needed to bring this 39 down. So I don't know if that's where I need to bring it down. And I don't know if I can squeeze it in on this paper here. I think I started it. I'm getting used to knowing how to get all of this on the paper, which obviously it's not working. Okay, so 37 times a positive 2x is going to give me 74. And then 37 times a negative 4. Oh, yay. What is that?
I think it's 148.
I think you're right. This would be a
That's
negative.
148.
Thank you for checking that for me.
No problemo.
Okay, and this would cancel out. And that's going to be a minus 48x minus 74. So negative. I was trying to figure out what this was too, adding all of that together. And then this is going to be, believe it or not, this scriggly thing here is I've got a minus 39 minus a minus 148, which is going to be a positive 109 that I can't write on there hardly. So my final answer is 5x squared minus 12x plus 37. Nice. 3, Miss Sparks. And then my remainder part is this. I'm going to erase. Do you care if I erase some of this so I can get my answer on there?
No, of course not. I've been following along, so I have it.
Okay, good. Bless you, my child. I'm trying to, why does the erase not feature just not work like I would like it to? The beautiful, lovely remainder is going to be, you can either do it, you can write it plus negative 122x plus 109 all over. Or you could just write a minus where that plus is. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
X squared. And then you put this all over what our original divisor was when I'm looking back at the book now to see what it was. Like that.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that's that one with the placeholder. And then continuing to bring things down, just like good old long division from 3rd grade, which was everybody's favorite.
For sure.
Right behind fractions.
Awesome. I just love math. Can you tell?
Yes.
Yay.
I'm going to get you convinced by the year end. It's my goal.
Okay, well, you can try.
Okay. You're really smart.
Oh, thanks. I have a pretty good teacher, so it helps.
Oh, you're really, really sweet. But you're very, very smart. And you're a very diligent student.
Oh, well,
Did the weekend off help you?
well, well, I was with Alyssa, and I was with her for most of Sunday. So we were like, we need to knock out some weekend homework. So I didn't have any of my school stuff on me. So we both watched Miss Stone's video, took notes, like very nice notes, and started on the homework just for me to get home and check my email and see that there was no homework. So,
oh, bless your heart.
but it's okay. I had like half of today's work done, but you posted a different video, so that was kind of disappointing, but it's fine.
I did post a different video?
Than Miss Stone, yeah.
I did?
It's not the same video.
Oh, we always try to use the same.
Yeah, she uses someone different, at least in that video she did.
Because I know we're using different ones for 2.6. I'll just give you the heads up about that.
Okay, I don't plan on being with Alyssa for 2.6, so it's all good.
Um, she might use the one I'm actually working on it. Really, honestly, it was one of the other things up, but I'm working on one to show the calculator method, and she hasn't posted that yet. And I think she plans on posting it. So she has 3 videos posted for tomorrow. Like each one are different problems. They're like 5 or 6 minutes each. And I think I'm going to do 1 or 2 problems and then a calculator, the way to do it on the calculator.
Sounds good.
So, yeah. And she intends to do that. Either she's going to either post the video or show them in class. And this guy just goes through really good, detailed information. And so I kind of felt like I could show you in class, but I want you all to have a reference tool to be able to go back to when either math lab isn't going or you don't have me, or you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so then that will be a tool at your fingertips, because he painstakingly goes through like how to change your window and how to trace and all of this stuff. It's a really, really good video.
Okay, sounds good.
So our 2.6 will be how to do it. And this will make more sense to you when you walk through it on Thursday. But technically, it will be how to do it the long way, actually writing it out, and then how to do it on your calculator. And knowing how to do it the long way will help you understand how to do it on the calculator and really make you appreciate the calculator.
Okay, I'll definitely do that.
Okay.
I mean, not that I have a choice, you assigned it, but like,
Yeah, but yeah, I was going to say, just I give you some pointers at the beginning of the video, and I'm just telling you they're well worth your time.
okay, sounds good.
All right. If you want me to continue to work problems with you, I'll be happy to, or you can go work them on your own. Whatever you want to do.
Um, when I was watching the video, I did not understand the factoring thing. Like, I just couldn't get it. I don't know why. So if you could walk through like number 21, I think.
Absolutely. I would be happy to. Okay. A couple things that I can tell you about this is the number 21. If you're looking at it in the book, you'll see that it's given the very long polynomial at the beginning, and then there's a semicolon with a factor at the very end. So what you're going to do is choose either synthetic division or long division to then get the next one of the next factors. So your preference, I'll work it either way you want. Would you like me to work this one with synthetic division, or would you prefer long division?
Believe it or not, I actually prefer long division.
Okay.
Here.
No, I completely understand. To be perfectly honest with you, a lot of times I like the long division too, so I get it. And also, it never hurts to practice either method, So
Yeah.
let's see if I can do a better job of writing the problem down this time.
You just have to ace your threes and then you got it.
Yes, ace my threes, and try to write smaller if at all possible, I think. And my fours need a little help too.
Mine do too, and I'm not even writing with a mouse, so it's all good. You're a step ahead.
Minus 10x squared plus 19 plus 30. And then x minus 6 is going to be our factor over here. Okay, so once again, we're looking to see what we have to multiply x by to get x cubed, and that would be x squared. So x squared times x is x cubed minus 6x squared. And we didn't need placeholders. That was another thing that I kind of failed to mention. This cancels out. You have a minus 10x squared minus a minus 6x squared, which is going to be a negative 4x squared. So what do we have to multiply x by to get negative 4x squared? Would be a minus 4x.
Miss Sparks,
Yes,
do you mind hanging on for like 1 second? I have to go quickly do something.
no, I don't mind at all.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Okay.
I kind of kept working. I don't know if that was okay or not.
No, of course it's fine. I was like around there too, so.
Oh, okay. I wasn't speaking out loud. I just was kind of writing.
That'd be kind of awkward.
Yeah, I know. I've thought about doing that in some of the math labs, like actually going over homework and just talking, but it's easier to talk with someone.
Feels a lot less awkward.
Yes, very much so.
Relatable, I understand.
And obviously, with these, you get a zero denominator or a zero remainder because you know that it's a factor. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so because you know it is, you know if you don't get a zero remainder that it's a problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so see my answer here at the top,
Mm-hmm.
right there, the x squared minus 4x minus 5.
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay if I erase the rest of this?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, the other thing, okay, yeah, I think, did you, so you tracked along with that?
Yeah, I did. I have it all.
Okay, cool. Because the next thing that we're going to do is we did all of that wonderful, beautiful work just then to figure out what the next, like what it would be if we divided by that. Because now we have just a normal quadratic equation that we can simply just factor to get the other two factors to factor it
And this
completely.
is an easier one to factor.
I'm sorry?
This one's easier to factor.
Yes. Not bad because you've got x minus 5 because whatever you're getting to multiply to a negative 5, which would be 5 and 1, that when you combine them give you a negative 4. So that is a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got the x minus 6, which was given, and then you had to do the long division. And then you take your answer to the long division problem and then you factor it the rest of the way
Okay.
to get your 3 factors, and that's how you factor it completely.
That's
And
fairly
all
easy.
of the ones that are x cubed should give you ones that are fairly easy to factor.
Okay, that's helpful.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be, I mean, when you get to the x to the fourth, which is, I don't think there, let me double check on the homework.
There aren't any.
There are not any. Those can be a little more complicated because you're going to have to try at that point to, that's when you have to use the, which you're going to learn about this Thursday, the P over Q to figure out what the possible zeros are, to figure out what you might be able to use synthetic or long division on to figure it out. That's why I said you'll be so happy for the graphing part.
Oh, yes, I just love graphing.
Well, the graphing calculator helps you with it. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I'm not. I know that I'm probably not supposed to say this, and now it's going to be recorded on Math Lab. I'm not always a huge fan of graphs either,
Oh my
but
God.
the graphing calculator makes it so much better.
Yeah. Well, that's good, at least.
Yes. So what was the assignment for today?
It was to watch the 2.5 video, take notes, do page 124, numbers 3 through 27 odd.
Okay, 3 through 27. So you didn't have to find the zeros, correct?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Well, just so that you know, finding the zeros, honestly, is like you take each one of these factors like this and set it equal to 0, and that's one of your zeros.
Okay, well, that's fairly self-explanatory.
Yes, and all of that means is that's where this particular graph is going to cross the x-axis.
Okay.
So
Everyone
just
always has to go back to graphing. Darn.
yes, because we love it.
So
but I tell you that because that will kind of help you kind of introduce Thursday's lesson a little bit more.
yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, but I don't think the other looking at them, the other 3 that you have to do in that particular section are not that bad. I mean, that you should be able to factor them pretty easily.
Okay, that's good.
Once you get to that answer. And I don't mind working another one if you would like for me to.
You know, all I've gotten done today is math, so I need to move on because I have volleyball in a few hours.
Okay.
So I appreciate it, and I'll probably finish this up in study hall or something tomorrow, but gotta move on, so.
All right, sounds great. Don't stress over it. Just don't stress over it. Come to class, we'll work together.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Yes.